This is it, guys. This episode right here is the one that all you guys have been waiting for. You know how I know that? Because on this episode of Pugliese Speed Shop, we are not stopping until this truck is done. That's 100% true, guys. And I know you've heard me say that kind of stuff before, right? We're not stopping until this thing's running. We're not stopping until this. We're running about, we're batting 500 maybe there. But for real, we're working on this truck. We got like, a 3-day weekend to finish all the some stuff I should have done a while ago. I get it. And some of the last finishing up stuff, right? But I promise you, I know a lot of people are loving the way this truck's coming out, as I am too. I just wish it happened a while back. A lot of setbacks, the truck not cooperating, parts not being the ones we needed, not coming in time, me being a little bit lazy, whatever the case may be, just took way longer than I planned on, right? I pushed it outside for a while and I said, forget it, man, I don't care. But I couldn't do it. I had to get it done, and I don't know if it's because, if it's a pride thing, if it's I want to set a good example thing, or if I got myself a little bit in over my head and I'm going to prove I can dig myself out thing. I'm maybe a mixture of all three, but either way, we got to finish this guy, all right? So we got a couple things to finish up, right? Like I showed you last time, we got the dashboard, right? So we're going to do the interior, get that all squared away. Put the grill back on, all the trim, all that kind of stuff. What else we got? We got to fix the rust on the bed. Not a whole lot, comparatively speaking, to a lot of these hard bodies, but there's still quite a little bit. So we'll take care of that. We got the rust on the frame, right? The elephant in the room that I've been ignoring for about 6 months now. We're going to take care of that. We got wheels that I think are going to look great on the truck, but they don't fit. So we got to take care of that. What else? I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along, okay? But you guys are going to stick around. If you've watched all the other Nissan episodes, this is the payoff. This is the one. He's finally finishing it. All right, so I'm going to take you guys on a little walk through the shop, all right? We got the grill over here. She's ready to go back on, all right? And then we got the dash. We got some wheels over here. So those we got to bore the centers of those out. Actually, if this is airing the way I want it to, you've already seen that happen on a Tuesday morning tech tip. If not, that means I screwed it up, and we'll see how that all goes. You guys have been watching for a while. You know my shop never looks like this, right? I mean, forget about it. It's crazy. We had to go buy a new router, mainly because I lost the one that I don't think I even owned before, to be honest with you. So that was for the wheels. And I just realized I left the bit up at the house. And we got all this crap over here. My God, look at this, guys. This place is, oh, man. After this project, we're going to field day this thing, all right? What we got here? Wiper stuff, yeah. All this is going to go back together. So that's what we're looking at. This guy is exactly like he looked last episode because, well, I haven't done nothing about it. So here we go. All right, guys. Been working a little bit, so I figured I'd give you an update. Notice there's nothing hanging here anymore in this region. Yeah. That's because it's all over here on the truck. So we put, the repainted arms on, and we got new wiper blades, and we put the antenna on over there. It's just like I said, that little stuff I mentioned before. If I'd have put this back together with like rusted wiper blades, which probably didn't even clean the windshield, and all the paint missing on the arms, it would look like trash. I had a can of spray paint. I had some sandpaper. There you go. Easy way to clean things up. What else we got here? We ended up hitting up this bumper a little bit. We put some of this clear coat stuff on it. It's made for this flexi dip stuff. She got a little sheen on her now. And have you guys seen anybody run around with these bumpers that are plasti dipped, or what's this one called? Flexi dipped. After a little while, because it's just a rubberized coating, it catches rocks and whatnot, and it looks like crap. So I had, I don't know, 4, 5, maybe 6 cans of clear coat. So I put, I don't know, a can and a half on this thing. Looks better. Hopefully it's protected. I guess we'll find out. And like I mentioned before, we got the little grill emblem there. We hit that with that flexi dip, so it should look good with the black grill. And we'll figure that out when we put that on. But so that's kind of caught up. All right, guys. So we're waiting for the all that paint stuff on the front to dry up. Figure we'll get started on the interior. So we have this cover lay dash cover, like a new, not just like one of them like carpet things. It's the whole thing. So I showed you guys before. We got the old directions out over here. So it's pretty much like I thought. We got to get in this guy here. And we're going to have to do a little cutting. Because you see, it's like, yeah, this is trash. This is all, well, all right. Either way, that's got to get cut out because obviously it won't lay down good with that like that. And sand some things down, clean it up real good, and we'll start test fitting that new dash. So as you guys can see, I got the instrument cluster out. Came out pretty easy. Here's a bezel for it. You got 3 screws, Phillips head across the top, one there, and one there, and then it kind of just pops out. And it's pretty simple. You got some of these connectors, pop those things off. Plenty of room to work. Came out real easy. But the reason we did that is because if you guys remember, the little needle here for the speedometer, it wouldn't go, right? It was like stuck at 20 because it was all like curled and rubbing the the face of the gauge. So here's the needle. I tried to see if I could find a new one or either one in better shape. Only ones I could find were coming out of a junkyard or in a junkyard, and they were in worse shape than this one. So no need to spend money or time on that. So what we did was, this little guy here, a little heat gun, put it on low because this thing is not very big. Heated it up and just used, rather than just straightening it and cracking it, we heated it up and it seems to have worked. So we're going to go ahead and reinstall this little bad dog. Did I do that? Is that on there? Here we go. Push her down. All right. Oh, look at that. Like it's 1992 again, right? All right. So, I guess we'll put the lens back on here, clean it up, and get it reinstalled. All right, guys, kind of getting after a little bit again, and didn't record a whole lot. So we got the turn signals back in the bumper here, and something about that that clear coat. Yeah, I put it on there. It looks really good and stuff, but it's kind of, you don't even hear that, but it feels a little tacky. It's been hours, so it should be all dry, and I do remember the wheels felt a little tacky when I got, so I think maybe either it takes a long time to dry or that's just how it is. I don't know. But got that guy clear coated too, and then so I got to wait to put that on the grill because it's still a little tacky. But this is almost, donezo. So then we got a couple things we got to do here. This doesn't line up 100% like I want it to. So I'm going to have to... and as you can see, the color is... Yeah. I don't... So, that's what we're working with. Maybe in 1992, that's the color that was. But I don't know. And I got it like... And don't go no further back, and we got a gap. So it looks better. There's no question about that because it's not all cracked or anything, but I don't know that I got my money's worth, guys. I'll be honest with you. So I'm not trying to badmouth the company or nothing, but it's kind of, you know what I mean? If I had it to do over again, I'd either buy the black one, because like this here is black, the gauge bezel is black. Think I could have matched it better. Or maybe I would have bought that $30 rug and just put that on top. I don't know. But we're committed at this point in the game, guys. So, yeah. So we got the gauge cluster back in. I haven't put the bezel on. It's over there on the floor just because, I don't know. I want to wait till I get this dash all the way in. So, that's where we're at with that, and that's where I'm going to leave it for the night. I've done some trimming on the dash. I need to cut around, like I said, where that VIN's at. And, I don't know. I'm not super impressed, guys. I'll be honest with you. No disrespect to the cover lay people, but I feel like they phoned this one in, you know? I'm going to let it sit overnight. Maybe it'll get a little better shape. Maybe I can get in there a little further, at least get it to fit better. Plus, they say not to use the silicone if it's below 60 and, well, that's, what we got here? Yeah, we're creeping up on 50. It's getting a little colder overnight, so just seems like a good idea not to do that right now. I feel like I got enough going wrong right there that I don't want to add to it. So, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. All right, guys, so it's the next day. I was down here late trying to get some stuff done, and I slept in a little bit, and I don't even feel bad about it. But, so we're back down here, and we're working on this dash. See how red it is from here, huh? Which is what the interior originally was, I think. Well, that shade of red, I hope. The more I look at it, it cleans the interior up, guys, right? Look at that. And it's actually more apparent on camera than it is in person. And you're going to have to take my word for that. You know, I get it, but it actually is. So we're going to keep plugging on it. I got a little bit of trim to do on it again, and I think it'll fall right in the way it needs to be. And we'll go from there. What else do we do? Really not a whole lot. I slapped a little guy on there so I could put that thing in. And it's one of them weird days. It's like really bright out, and you think it's going to be really nice and warm, but I'm in a hoodie. So we'll see. Hopefully it's like right at 60. So hopefully it stays there long enough for the silicone. Yeah, I get it's not exact science. It's freaking silicone. But I don't know. We'll see. Stick around. So every now and then you got something that just kind of kicks your ass a little bit, right? And it's the simplest thing. So that's how this grill goes on, right? Just use a little screw. It's not a screw, it's a clip. So take it off, put a screwdriver on it, twist it like a quarter turn, and the grill pops right off, right? So, see how it kind of goes in there? I was trying to put, so these clips all stayed in the truck. So I was trying to put the grill back in with them in the truck. It's not how you do it. What you do, this little guy here, see if I can do it one-handed, twist it into it clips right in, sticks through there. So Something easy. That got me aggravated. So, I want to show you guys how to do it. And we're ready to put her back on. Well, got the grill in. She's looking good. Really finishes up the front of the truck there. I really like the way it all came out with between the primer, which I know people got problems with, and then the black vents, the black grill. What's that? Graphite, the bumper, and then and just a little touch on that that Nissan symbol. Just stands out a little bit. So this is what I'm doing, guys. I'm trying to figure out a way to actually do this in some kind of order. So I'm just going to start in front of the truck and work my way back. This is all cleaned up, all put together, and the interior is all the same too. As you guys know, she's all cleaned up there. We had a couple of things that needed to get done. We vacuumed everything out, cleaned everything up. The shifter was all scratched up, so I painted that. Cleaned up behind the seat, the windows, all that, and Maron, you wouldn't believe what came off of the inside of this thing. It was sitting for some time. Really cleaned up good. And you see the dashes, well, how it is, right? You can see because of how it is. It's not great. All right? We cut off all the stuff that was messed up. And that was because we're going to use that cover lay dash cover pad replacement thing. Yeah. We ended up not going with it, as you guys saw. Kids returning it. It would have looked good if the color match I would have used it. It was so far off. And like I said, it wasn't cheap either. So what I ended up doing, got with Megan. You guys know I don't understand Amazon. So I talked to her. She went and ordered one of the little carpet ones, right? It's going to cover the crap that's there. It was $30 instead of $150, and then shipping and everything else. So we're going to spend a lot less money, and we just got it in black. So it'll match like the bezels and all that stuff. It'll look better, and I'll be out less money. So win-win. And I don't got to trim and do all sorts of crap. It just Velcros to the dash. So we got to wait a couple days, what's today, Saturday. Supposed to be here Monday. So that's that. So we're going to move on to, I'm just going to tint this back window. So it was $15 for the stuff at the AutoZone. I've done it a whole bunch of times. Anybody that went to high school in the 90s, you guys know how to tint windows, right? It kind of goes hand in hand with, everything else 90s. Kind of like this truck. So we're going to do that. And then what's after that, guys, is, the stuff I've been dreading doing. So here we go. So I spent a whole bunch of time here cleaning this all up, and decided that cover we had just isn't going to work. It's just too many different shades of red. So we got with the parts department over here, and he's shipping it up and sending it back. And figured, how much was it? Like $150 or something like that?
Somewhere around there.
Can't do it, man. $150, and it never would have looked right. Just doesn't seem like it's worth it. So thanks a lot, supply guy.
Anytime.
Well, there you have it, guys. A nice, subtle tint, right? Nothing crazy. We went 20% just on the back window. I didn't get halfway down the windshield. I didn't even do the side windows, Couple of reasons. Number one, I'm really not a huge fan on these smaller trucks like this. Because you got a fine line between hey, it looks good, and ghetto. And that's, from a guy who's had a bunch of Cadillacs, that's another problem there too, right? Same thing with these mini trucks. So I didn't even do it. And I don't really like doing around here because that's a pain in the ass to do that trimming, So we kept it subtle, right? 20% on the back, like a gentleman. And that's it. No big deal. As I was doing it, though, I realized Last time I did any tint was about 2013. I did a back window on a 65, so a little rusty, but you know, still got it, right? And it looks nice on the inside here, you know, nice little ambiance because it's you know, it's a little yeah, you know. So now that that's done, I'm gonna get something to eat. And when I get back down here, we're going to patch all those little holes in the corners with some new metal that, you know, we had all that whole thing getting some metal. And then we're going to put, I'll tell you, I've been getting flack about the primer, right? I've been getting almost as much about, are you going to at least prime the bed? Like, what are you doing? Well, after we patch these little holes, I got a bed liner we're going to put in. Nice little roll-in liner, right? Duple color, I think. I've used it a ton of times, and every time, I'll tell you what, it comes out mint. All right, so just as planned, shot up to the house, got a little something to eat, you know, little leftover sausages and peppers there, you know. Thanks, babe, appreciate that. And what we got? Well, we're back down here, and I just got back to work because, well, if I didn't, I'd just keep being lazy, right? So what we did was we cut out the rust. You can see we got, and shocker, there was more than we thought. So we did a little extra cutting, but no big deal, right? Get to the good metal, and you see that corner. Now remember, all these were like this big. So we cut that all out, and now I'm pretty tired. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning, so we're going to wrap it up for today. But it's probably a good thing anyways. I'm going to take a little page out of Dan from DD Speed Shop. The guy welds like, forget about it, right? But he always like doesn't want to do it last thing at night because, you know, everything's hot, fire hazard. The gas tank is like right where I got to weld. So thanks for setting the example, Dan. And I'm going to take your advice and I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to shoot up to the house. I'm going to hose off, climb in the rack, and then tomorrow we got to get this thing finished up. It's tomorrow, Sunday, and I want it done this weekend. And I think you guys do. I know. I know Kevin does. I know Jimbo does. So we're going to get it done. That's it. See you guys tomorrow. So let me tell you how today went. It's Sunday night, about 7:30. And so I've been down here pretty much all day. And I said, you know what, let me get down here and get right to work. So I did. Started patching one of those holes. Didn't really go real well. There was a slight fire. Then went to go bore the wheels out so we could, you know, get that done. Broke that bit, chewed some things up. Okay, it's fixable though. Then I was drilling in the bed, trying to put a patch in there, and you see that little guy right there? Yeah. So that's a gas filler. Drilled right through that. So things aren't going well today, guys. Things are not going well. So I'm just going to stop. Because if I don't, bad things are going to happen. You know? Worse than what's already going on today. Like I'm about to smash this thing, push it outside, and light it on fire. Because I'm on Team Kevin right now. Not a Hardbody fan at all today. So, I'm going to walk away. Megan's got, she ordered a new bit so I can finish with the wheels and take care of that. And I ordered a filler hose so I can fix that. And my grand plan of having everything done Sunday night, should have known it wasn't going to work. It's a goddamn hard body. Why would it work, right? So we're done for tonight. We're going to wrap it up. I'll be down after work tomorrow. And I don't know. I'll do something. Hopefully it goes better than today, guys. All right? So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Yo, so check it out. I'm stopping the video here. Well, after I tell you about this. So, for a couple of reasons. Things have not gone well. I'm sure you've noticed, right? The trucks, the hard body's over here doing hard body things, is what's going on. So we were doing pretty well, kind of sliding, coming back, right? Little bit of a hiccup with the dashboard, but we fixed that and pressed on, and we got to the bed, and it just didn't go well. Some of it lack of preparation, a little bit of lack of skill, maybe, whatever it is. It wasn't going right, and I started getting frustrated, and then more things started going wrong, and it just, not going to do it. Trying to rush to get it done, because as you guys know, we all want the truck to get done. But I want to do it right, ish. So, yeah. For the sake of everybody, we're going to call it here. We're going to make it a two-part finale, which I think is the way to go. And so we got the first half done, right? And now we just get the second, and we'll be good. And the best part of this whole thing, guys, this is going to piss Kevin off to no end, all right? So this is very important. This is yeah. But it's what we're going to do, It's just what always happens. Time, skill, motivation. Those are the three things. And all three of them seem to be failing me right now. So hopefully don't piss you off, unless you're Kevin, that I'm okay with it. And Jimbo, yeah, he's not going to, I'm going to hear about this one. Well, Megan's going to hear about this one for sure. But we got a lot done. We got a lot of quality stuff done. We kind of fine-tuned a lot of things, a lot of little details that I wanted to touch on, I've been thinking about, So we're just going to finish it up next time, all right? So you got to tune in next week, because, like I said, I kind of lied. I did, because in the beginning of the video I said we're not stopping until this truck is done. And I'm not stopping until the truck is done. We're just going to stop recording for this video and then move on to another one. But we're still going. So I'm not stopping. So I don't think that's a lie. I think it might have been interpreted incorrectly. That's what I'm sticking with, all right? But until next week, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, tell a friend. Leave Kevin a comment telling him, I don't know, whether you liked an extra video or not. Yeah. As always, guys, thanks for watching.